Let's get back to Yume Nikki again, huh? Have you all been waiting? I have. And Madotsuki is actually just doing something casual. This is a nice addition to the game. And let's do, you know, she's doing different stuff every time you load. And we never actually did look at any of the art. So let's do that. We've been collecting concept art. Boy oh boy. Because we don't really need, it's auto-saving this game. So we don't really need anything. And look at that, she's actually drawing everything she dreamt. I mean, there's also some more detailed stuff. I guess she's a painter as well. She's a digital artist. And, you know, the way it's marketed, this stuff, is it's marketed almost as if Kikiyama drew all of this himself, like these doodles, but I don't think that's the case. As far as we know, he only drew the left corner thing. And of course the original drawing there, although that might be photoshopped, edited. And I think everything else is just done by the people working on the game. And there is another drawing, another original design by Kikiyama added to the game. But, you know, it's hard. I can't say, who am I to judge? That's just my own suspicion. So, let's get back to it. Let's dream. The dream. The dream. The dream. The dream. The dream. The dream. I'm dreaming. Look at me. With the original Yume Nikki, I think I got into it at the perfect time. Because I was pretty depressed a lot of last year. And it's not something I want to get into too much. It's something that's kind of... I feel a lot better now. I feel like the thing I struggle the most with when I'm depressed is that I actually refuse to admit it to myself. And that is something I just have to learn. Like, I think if I've learned anything, it's that next time I should just, like, seek therapy. Or I should, I would maybe even take antidepressants. I've never done that, but I think next time I would try it. Oh yeah, I think I remember what to do now with the monster thing. I think you have to cut this thing, because look, I dropped something, and I think the monster would like to eat that. If I remember correctly, maybe I remember it being a meat slob thing. And there also is some particular order, but we haven't collected any of the plates yet. And it's not the order shown up there, if I remember correctly, because they look differently. Oh yeah, they added a lot of stuff here as well. Huh. This is also patched in. I can finally attend the party. Man oh man. And there's a whole new area over here. So I guess maybe there is, I don't know, stuff they did not want to add in because it was too experimental. They didn't have time, and they felt like, oh, maybe we would actually make people too confused if we added this stuff in. And it's kind of telling here, because this is a point where you have to go up, left, right, down in a specific order to get to certain places, and I cannot find those places on my own. I would have to look up a guide or something like that, because I don't think I would be able to find anything here. But yeah, now I'm just here. Did I find anything? No, I'm back. See? It's hard. We can get to that later, because I don't think... I don't remember what's over there if we find anything, but maybe we can find something useful eventually. I'll try a little bit and see what happens. Oh yeah, here's a plate, I think. Yeah, just go down the opposite way. Deathglyph. Ooh. Choo choo. Let's get on the disappointment train. Just have a sit. It doesn't actually do anything, but it is kind of interesting. It's at least something you can do. You can have a bit of a mood if you feel like it. And now we're here. Now we're actually over where the monster is up there. And man, could we put the eye in there? Let's at least try it and see what happens, right? Yep, put the eye here. Oh yeah, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, depression. I got into the game Yume Nikki at the right time, I feel, because there was a lot of mood in the game that I could relate to very well, and I think a large theme of the game is loneliness and all that, and that is something I've suffered from a lot. And I can't say like I have all the solutions to it now, but I do feel like I've changed a lot since then. Ooh, it's coming now. But there is also this kind of primal, it goes kind of beyond that too, because there is this primal thing with Yume Nikki, with the designs of all the creatures and monsters and all that, that I really relate to, and it's something I think I would relate to with the game, even if I wasn't very sad at the time and all that. Ooh, whoa. Because, there's just something about the design, and I think, you know, I made a video quite recently about feeling that has some designs inspired a bit by Yume Nikki. The thing most people said, like, oh, it's just like Pum Pum, Uyasumi Pum Pum. But it was actually, I mean, probably everyone who watched this would understand it's inspired by Yume Nikki. But I think I would have probably made something similar to that. Oh my god, is he stuck there? I'm going to straight up die now if this is bugged like this. I can't get away from this. Shit. With the game, with your designs and the creatures and all that, it's just... Oh, did I stay too long? This has never happened before. Oh, shit. There's something very relatable with its designs. Not so much of this one right here, maybe, but with the original game. And it's almost as if I have drawn the creatures, because it does feel very similar to something I would have drawn, even without Yume Nikki as an influence. And I would probably make the same kind of feeling video with the similar creatures and all that without Yume Nikki as an inspiration. And I think the reason for that is, I don't know, there's something... You know, there's a theme of, like, Aztec Mayan stuff in Yume Nikki. And it's almost like this cultural, oh, thank God. This cultural thing, where it's like, civilization starts with these simple things. I have no clue what that is, but oh my god, can you hear this melody? It's Perora Village. It's time to meet the people, the Peroris. Hello, sir. Yeah, hello. If I remember correctly, you are actually supposed to stab some of these people if you really want to get some concept art, but it would make me feel really bad. But, I guess I have to. Whoop. Yep, there you go. I do really dislike that it says concept art reveal. I wish it instead had said, like, you gained a memory. You know, almost like how you can't remember your dreams. It would have been neat if he needs a kalimba, the instrument. It would have been neat if the... You know, it's sort of like how you try to remember your dreams. And when you do certain things, I'm gonna kill you. Whoops. yeah, you basically remember certain things, whatever, from your dreams. Also, in the first 2 episodes, I edited them and rewatched them a bit, and I feel like I maybe almost ragged a bit too hard on this game. Like, I would maybe feel bad if I had worked on this game and watched those videos. And I don't want to be like not saying my truthful things, but I could have probably like put things better. I don't want to be like hurtful to anyone, even if it is the small chance that someone who worked on this game, because I want to be able to say things in a good way is all. And what is it you need? I can't even tell. Oh yeah, he needs a kite. Let's see. I think I know what to do. So let's get back on the train. I'm going to try my best to remember what to do here, although I can't really fully recall. Hey, little fella. So let's just, so as a way to make up for my meanness towards the game, let's try to understand the intent of the developers, because I do think there is intent in this. It is not completely like, I think particularly like in this area, it shows a lot more intent than maybe the first levels we played. And what is Pirori Village really? In the original game, it almost felt like being a stranger in a strange land to me, like coming to a foreign culture. But here, Pirori Village seems almost like homely. It's almost like a bad neighborhood you lived in for a couple of years, and then you moved away because you were like, ugh, I didn't really like that place. Now you're back, and it's like, yep, I remember why I left. Hello, little fella. Oh man, what a creep, stop looking at me. Wait, I remember. I think we're supposed to remember this melody, actually. Din, 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 din. Maybe I'm wrong, because it doesn't seem like a very complicated melody. But, oh boy. This melody, this song is really good. Here's the kite. Okay, sure. Got it. Boy oh boy, it's an actual mural. It's not floating underneath the ground or anything. How about that? Mural, I think is how you pronounce it actually. Yeah, we need a way to play melodies for this little boy. I'll probably talk about depression and stuff on my main channel in a bit, like different ways. I don't want to make it just like, let's talk sad stuff. I want to make it very relatable. Like, I don't think a lot of people want to hear someone talk about depression. So I want to make it understandable, if that makes sense. I don't just want to be like, let's talk depression. It's more like, let's talk about, like, some stuff. You know? I sound like a fucking pastor trying to be hip for his church. That sucks. I think what is important... Wait, here's a thing. We actually need to go back somehow. And what a perfect occasion to pinch your cheek for that. And we need to get the flute, I believe. Your legs look like they're made out of rubber. Or like a doll that's been stuffed. Is it raining now? Was it raining before? It is weird that you can play the console when you're dreaming, right? Oh yeah, no, it's Aoni. The game... Well, I don't really get this game, to be honest. You have to find the people before they die, before the Aoni gets them, if I recall correctly. And there's the Aoni. A friend rescued, and I have to avoid him. Yep. Okay, it is actually kind of interesting, kind of funny that it is designed just like the goddamn Yume Nikki world with the Famicom setting. That is kind of fun. I was thinking like, this looks different from Aoni, and yeah, that is why. So it's a fun addition. And I think handkerchief. I found a key, right? I think there is genuine care put into this game. I think part of, like, I don't want to get too harsh on this game, because I think there's genuine care put into this game, and I think what I enjoy the most about this game are all these aspects where it's, you can find that, you know. It's sort of like, you can... Am I doing this correctly? Is it that this easy, this game? I guess there's different stages to it, yeah. And, do I need a ladder? And we're going to look at those areas, and I'm going to talk about why I like them. Okay, yeah, that was stage 1. Let's not keep playing this. Oh, I got a achievement. Oh, that's nice. And yeah, I have been complaining a lot about this game, but I think that has a lot to do with the areas is all, and we're going to get to the good parts eventually. I'm not sure what to think of this room, really. This one is all over the place, in my opinion. What's here? Concept art, of course. I think this is also new to the game, this area. Maybe not. Oh yeah, here's something. A valve. No, we need a key, if I remember correctly. And I think we can get to, like, the rooftop, and I think the rooftop is the actual new area. Oh, right. That's the sewer. Oh, shit. It's the cat. I don't think we can capture the cat. Oh, right. I think we have to do that, actually, to get the cat to the rooftop. So I guess... I guess that worked out, but we can get to the rooftop later. Assuming we find the key. Here's this guy. Did he have a key, maybe? And this is a minigame of sorts that is really annoying because this is going to take a while. He is going to run up and down these escalators. Is that what we call? And we have to find some way to trap him and sort of predict his next step so we can capture him. And if we kept running, he would just run out here. So, and well, yeah, we can't actually go back, so we might have to actually do that. Oh well. He's going to start over there, but we can head in here first to the therapist office. At least that's what I would call it. Yeah, you might remember this from the game. Here's my therapist, as I think this is. You need a hobby. How about you play a flute? That's an easy instrument for a fucking idiot like yourself. A flute, huh? That is an easy instrument for an idiot like myself. Maybe I can escape my therapist if I just learn to play the flute. What was it? Thank you. How about you? Yep, sure. Now we have a flute we can play for the other guy. But, I will say, you know, I think one comment about this was they didn't like the 3D graphics. And, you know, I agree to a certain extent. Like, I think there is a lot of times where it looks out of place or kind of weird or too realistic. Like, oh, is this how someone would picture Yume Nikki and all that? But I don't think it's impossible to make Yume Nikki in 3D or a Yume Nikki-like game in 3D. I think it's very possible, but it just needs something really special to it to get it well done. I think we actually need to head into the room he went into, and I'm not sure how to do that myself, how you would be able to do that. But I think this game hits it very close at times, and that is very admirable. And oh yeah, he never actually went inside, it seems. Or maybe he did, but he needed the extra push. Yeah, now we're over here again. So we have to find some way to just sort of calculate, how do we get him to stop? And we need to predict his steps. Now we can run up here, but if we go down there, it's going to head up left and head out the door again. So we need some way to sort of, well, I don't know. I'm not good at this. I'm just going to guess. I can't actually plan and strategize with stuff. But maybe we can find some way to do this. So this is clearly a mall, right? But I didn't really see the Yume Nikki place as a mall. I called it the subway station, because to me it seemed just a lot more like I don't know, a place where you're waiting for like the train or something. But you know, who can say? That is all up to interpretation, right? In terms of the art direction, I quite like a lot of this. And I think there's a really weird thing where, like, you know, I mentioned earlier, I thought this game would look more anime if that had been done. And there's like full-on anime concept art for the game. But that is more promotional art, really. It's not real concept art at all. I also find it interesting. I believe that all the people who worked on this game, or at least most of them, were Westerners. I don't think they were at least... I mean, we could just look at the credits later, I guess. But I don't think there were that many Japanese people working on this game, if I recall correctly. And I think that has a lot to do with, like, marketing decisions, I'm guessing. That they wanted to capture a very specific audience. This is the goddamn lab, like, teleporting maze all over again, because this is endless. Ah, there we go. I did it. Thank you. Warehouse key. Right. That's not the rooftop key. Right. This is a different kind of key. There's something that would be really useful. Okay, that is something that's actually good design in this game. There is an upcoming part here where a light would be super useful, and you can get a lantern in this game. I'm going to try and remember if I can remember how to get that. But there are certain ways. Like, I stopped a room before because I needed an umbrella, but I don't really need an umbrella. It would just ease things up, and the lantern would also ease things up. So I think that is really good design, because it's sort of like, that does leave an impact on the gameplay itself. Like, someone playing with the lantern would have a much easier time, or the umbrella, if they find that ahead. So there is sort of an open worldness to this game still. It's just more about the design, the game design versus the story, really. And I think, but yeah, then it sucks that some things like the school is just blocked entirely until you have the umbrella. And yeah, you just keep riding the train until you get where you want. It's not too hard. Oh yeah, there was a melody. I should have listened to the melody again from that guy. Here you go. Hello, fella. Oh, he gave me the kalimba. Okay. Huh, how about that? Right, now I remember. We should probably give that guy the kalimba, and I think he gives us the melody. I'm the hero of this village now. Love me. Oh, love me. Hey, love me. Hey, you want a kite? I have so many things now. I got a glyph. Where you go? Yeah, what can I say? I'm the best. Thanks. I should have probably talked to him first. Hey, how are you doing? Shit! God damn it. I was supposed to give him something. I've just been stabbing everyone like crazy. Hey everybody, I'm back. Hey. Did you need something? Huh. Did I give him the actual kalimba? Yeah, I guess I did. Alright. Let's see if I can remember this. Hello. Oh. Yeah, thank you. That's what I wanted. A pile of blood. Oh, the glyph. Now I have all the glyphs. Well, that's nice. I'm not going to stab you. This is an original Kikiyama drawing used for this game. You know, this game, it starts with saying this had the full supervision of Kikiyama. But it kind of just sounds like they showed him stuff and he went like, yeah, whatever. Now we have 4 glyphs, and if I remember correctly, it's like some super weird order that doesn't make any sense at all. Like, this would be the sun, right? And this would be down, maybe? Moon? And war. So, makes sense, right? No? Sun. War. Death. Moon. I totally did not look up a guide to do that. Let's get to it. What are we gonna find up here, do you think? Oh, look at this. This running animation does not fit this at all. It really looks like an animated GIF placed on another animated GIF. This was a scene from Yume Nikki, right? It's the patch was basically just a lot of fan service. I believe this was included with the patch before you just teleported to the top of the original release. So yeah, it's a lot of fan service. Oh boy. So what does someone who hasn't played Yume Nikki think of all that? Oh my god, look at that. Oh my god. It's so green. Here's the umbrella. Look at that. Excellent. LT to make it rain. But you can also use it for other stuff, if I remember correctly. So jumping and stuff like that. Oof. There's some stuff, and here's the people looking at the firefly. Just like the original game. I can't really look at it myself though. I mean, the thing with pixel graphics is I could imagine Madotsuki looking at the firefly with them. It's not really possible here. Oop. Alright. What was in here? Was it the flowers? Yeah, I think it was actually. Yeah, look at that. My god, it's full of flowers. Ooh. What happens now? Oh, I just wake up. Okay. Sure. Yeah, I finished the level, I believe. That's just what happens sometimes. Now that we have the umbrella, I think we can head over to my favorite level, the school. And by doing that, we can see something that's very different. Like, this is an original level, as far as I know. And it's sort of like... See, we can make it rain, just like the original game. It's sort of like, this is how you take something from the original Yume Nikki, and you make something new, something different. And through that, you both live up to the original game, and you do something completely original. Okay, shut up, Monoe. Let's make it rain. Yeah, that's what I thought.